The magic of self-watering raised beds. Alright folks, let's talk gardens. Maybe you think gardening is hard work. Lots of bending, lots of watering, I get it. But what if I told you there's an easier way? A way to grow your own food, without breaking your back, or forgetting to water the tomatoes. This is where raised garden beds come in. They lift the garden up to you, that means less stooping. Your knees will thank you for it. Now take that raised bed idea, and make it even smarter. Add a self-watering system. Sounds fancy, right? It's not, it's just clever. A self-watering bed holds water at the bottom. Plants drink when they are thirsty. You fill it up way less often. This means less work for you, and happier plants. Plants love consistent water. They grow bigger, they grow stronger. It's a win-win situation, plain and simple. You get fresh veggies with less fuss. I remember one summer. It was a hot one. I was busy, like always. Traveling here and there, my poor old garden had suffered. I'd forget to water, or I'd overwater when I remembered. The plants were not happy campers. Then I built my first self-watering bed. Game changer, folks. First things first, you need supplies. No job gets done without the right gear. Let's talk lumber. This will be the frame of your bed. Untreated wood is best for growing food. Cedar is great. It lasts a long time. Pine works too, but won't last as long. Think about the size of your bed. That tells you how much wood to buy. Common sizes are 4 feet by 8 feet, or 4 feet by 4 feet. Get enough for the height you want. About 12 to 24 inches deep is good. Next up, you need something to hold the water. This is key for the self-watering part. A pond liner is your best bet. It's tough, it's waterproof, it's safe for plants. You can also use heavy-duty plastic sheeting. Make sure it's at least 6 mil thick, maybe even thicker. You'll need screws to put the wood frame together. Deck screws work well. You need a drill, a saw to cut wood if it's not pre-cut, a measuring tape, and a level. Don't forget a pencil. Now for the watering system parts, this is the clever bit. You need a perforated drain pipe, the kind with small holes or slits. This pipe sits in the bottom, it spreads the water. About 10 feet of 4-inch diameter pipe is usually enough for a standard bed. You also need a solid PVC pipe. This will be your fill tube. Okay, you've got your materials. Now where do you put this thing? Location is super important. It's like selling a house. Location, location. Plants need sunlight to grow. Most vegetables need at least 6 hours of direct sun each day. Some, like tomatoes and peppers, want even more. So watch your yard. See where the sun hits. And for how long. Find a spot that gets plenty of rays. This is job number 1 for a happy garden. Next, think about drainage. Your raised bed will hold water in its reservoir, but you don't want the area around it to be a swamp. If the ground is soggy, your bed might sink, or the wood might rot faster. Try to pick a spot that's fairly level. If it's on a slight slope, that's okay. You can level the bed itself, but avoid low spots where water collects after rain. Good drainage around the bed helps everything last longer. Water access is another thing. Yes, it's self-watering, but you still need to fill that reservoir. So, think about your hose. Alright, time to build. We're making the box. The frame for your garden. Get your lumber. If it's not already cut to size, now's the time. Measure carefully. That old saying is true. Measure twice, cut once. It saves headaches. And wood. Use a good saw. A hand saw works. A circular saw is faster. Wear your safety glasses, please. Sawdust in the eye is no fun. I've been there, it's a bad day. So, safety first, always. Now let's put the sides together. For a simple box, you'll have 4 sides. 2 long ones, 2 short ones. Lay them out on a flat surface. Your driveway, your garage floor. This helps keep things square. Use good quality deck screws. They resist rust. Pre-drilling pilot holes can help, especially with harder woods. Or if you're screwing near the edge, it stops the wood from splitting. Make those connections strong. This box will hold a lot of soil. Once the sides are screwed together, check for square. This is important. A crooked box looks sloppy. Section 5 Waterproofing 101 Lining your bed for success. So, you've built a sturdy wooden box. Looks good, right? Now we need to make it hold water. That's where the liner comes in. Why do we line it? 2 big reasons. First, to create the waterproof reservoir at the bottom. This is the heart of the self-watering system. It holds the water your plants will drink. Second, the liner protects the wood. Constant moisture makes wood rot. The liner keeps the soil and water away from most of the wood, so your bed lasts longer. What kind of liner should you use? Pond liner is the gold standard. It's made to hold water 24/7. It's tough, it's UV resistant, and it's fish safe. which means it's plant safe too. Look for EPDM or PVC pond liner. Another option is heavy-duty plastic sheeting, like 6mm or thicker polyethylene. If you use plastic sheeting, try to get food grade if you can. We want to keep our veggies healthy. Avoid any plastic with fungicides or algicides. Time to put the liner in. This part can be a little fiddly. Take your time, unroll the liner, carefully drape it inside the bed. Section 6, the secret sauce, installing the self-watering system. Your bed is built, it's lined. Now for the magic part, the self-watering system itself. This isn't complicated, folks. It's just a smart way to use space. We're creating a reservoir at the bottom. This is where the water will sit, waiting for your plants to get thirsty. This reservoir will be about 4 to 6 inches deep. It's like giving your plants their own private underground lake, a small one anyway, but very effective. First, lay down your perforated drain pipe. This pipe has small holes or slits. It allows water to seep out slowly and evenly. Arrange the pipe in loops or rows across the bottom of the lined bed, covering most of the area. You might need to cut it to fit. Cap the ends of the pipes if they are open. This ensures water goes out the perforations, not just the ends. Section 7, Dirt Matters, filling your bed with the right stuff. Alright, the system is in. Time for the dirt. And let me tell you, dirt matters. A lot. You can build the best bed in the world. But if you fill it with bad soil, you'll get sad plants. Trust me, don't just shovel in any old dirt from your backyard. That soil is often too heavy, too much clay. It compacts easily. It won't wick water up from the reservoir properly. We need soil that acts like a sponge, light and fluffy. So, what kind of soil should you use? A good quality potting mix or raised bed soil is best. These are specially made. They have good drainage and they hold moisture. You can buy it in bags, or you can make your own mix. A popular recipe is 1/3 compost, 1/3 peat moss or coco coir, and 1/3 perlite or vermiculite. Compost is the superstar here. Section 8, time to plant, getting your green friends settled. The bed is built, the system is in, the soil is ready. Now for the fun part, planting. What can you grow in your new self-watering bed? Lots of things. Tomatoes love these beds, peppers too. Leafy greens like lettuce, spinach, and kale thrive. Herbs do really well. Basil, parsley, cilantro. Even root vegetables like carrots and radishes can grow, as long as your bed is deep enough. The consistent water helps everything grow big and healthy. Time to get those plants in the ground. Or seeds if you're starting that way. If you're using young plants, starts, gently remove them from their containers. Loosen the roots a bit if they're crowded. Dig a hole in your new soil. Make it big enough for the root ball. Place the plant in the hole. The top of its root ball should be level with the soil surface. Gently fill soil around it. Pat it down lightly. Section 9. Easy living, maintaining your low-effort garden. You did it. Your self-watering raised garden bed is built and planted. Now what? Well, mostly you get to relax and watch things grow. The biggest maintenance task is checking the water level. How often? It depends. On the weather. On the size of your plants. On the size of your reservoir. In hot weather, maybe once or twice a week. In cooler weather, much less. Just peek down your fill tube. If the water is low, top it up. Simple as that. One of the best things, less weeding. Raised beds generally have fewer weeds, especially if you used fresh soil mix. The liner also helps block weeds from below. And that layer of mulch we talked about? It's a weed barrier too. You'll still get a few. Seeds blow in, but it's nothing like a traditional garden. A few minutes here and there and your bed stays clean. More time for you to enjoy your coffee, or a cold drink, and admire your handiwork. Think about the long-term benefits. You're saving water because it goes right to the roots. Less water is lost to evaporation. Your plants are healthier, they get consistent moisture.